going to be a massive hit.
It's just going to sail over the fielders.
In the air, but off the mark in style. Was in the slot. There you go. One more hit and one more six.
Oh, that's been heaved away. Brilliant shot by Jacinda Wade. Oh, that's a shot of authority, and that's put really nicely. Oh, this is another good shot. This is another brilliant hit.
Back of the length, banged it in. It's a maximum.
That has been sailed away for a half a dozen. Hello and a very warm welcome from the ICC Academy. It's the ILT20 Gulf Cricket Championship, match number 14. It's going to be Qatar taking on Bahrain. Last day of the league matches, and that's what it's going to take for us to find out who is going to be playing in the big final against UAE. Bahrain, they've kept their hopes alive. They need this win in order to keep their hopes alive in getting into the top two. And for Qatar, it's more about pride than anything else. They haven't won a game yet. This is the last league game, and they'll want to change that, get a win and finish on a high. Two matches today, as always. We've witnessed quite a few interesting matches. Today there'll be two more. It's going to be Qatar taking on Bahrain. That's match number 14, which is just about to start in a few moments from now. And the second game is between Oman and Kuwait. Watch out for that as well. You can't miss that, because that too promises to be an exciting game of cricket. Always wonderful to be here at the ICC Academy. Great conditions to be playing cricket in. But to tell us more about the conditions and the surface, we've got Charvi Bhatt out there in the middle.
Very good morning from the ICC Academy Oval. We are almost to the closing of our tournament. We've got another cracker today, two crackers of a game today, but we have an early morning fixture, which means that we have changed in the strip. Equal boundaries on both sides, to my left and my right, and we talk a little bit about the surface, a little different from comparatively. Now, early morning fixtures, we do know they've been favouring the bowlers early on, as the turf will get harder as we progress through the day. So yes, there are a few sticky patches that are around just the good length, back of good length area. There will be occasions where the ball will remain low. It will take slightly longer for the leather to rise up and come on to the bat. But as the day will go ahead, it gets a better track to bat on. Not as much live grass as we would have expected, just a little bit of dead grass to assist the bowlers early on. So if you're going to win the toss on this pitch, you want to bowl first.
Thank you, Charvi. Yes, bowlers will get some purchase. That's what she mentions at the pitch report. Let's quickly look at where these teams stand. 6 teams vying for the top 2 spots. UAE have definitely qualified, and they'll be playing the final at the Dubai International Stadium tomorrow evening. But the other team, well, we don't know for sure, because Kuwait, Bahrain, Oman and Qatar, they've all got their one game left, while Kuwait, Bahrain and Oman are still in the hunt of getting into the top 2. The net run rate is going to be the decisive factor in this series. Now we'll want to see how these teams approach that, because that will need a lot of strategy and a lot of planning that needs to be executed as well. The game at hand is Bahrain taking on Qatar. If Bahrain get those 2 points against Qatar, they will move on to that second position. But then Kuwait and Oman will be playing the next game, and the winner of that too will tie at 6 points. So a lot at stake for all these teams. 4 teams vying for that one position. That's the number 2 slot in the points table. We've seen quite a few good innings in the series so far. Tanveer has been outstanding with the bat for Qatar, has scored runs against UAE, and that will give him tons of confidence playing against the top side and the top bowlers. He has ensured that he gets those runs and gets them in good style and quick manner, and that is why he will be a key figure in that Qatar batting lineup. Of course, the openers too will have a role to play. However, talking about openers and about opening bowling, we've seen some really good pace attack from Bahrain, especially Imran who was outstanding with the ball, got some wickets for Bahrain. In fact, the pace battery of Bahrain has been doing really well, and that will be a threat for Qatar. So it's going to be a contest between bat and ball. Qatar's batters, beg your pardon, versus Bahrain's bowlers. Well, let's find out what the captains decide at the toss. It's going to be Mudassir Ali for the flip of the coin.
Thank you, Combs. It's all on the line for Bahrain. Big win here, and they stay in the race for the final. And for Qatar, it's all about the pride. The captains are ready for the toss. It's Qatar taking on Bahrain. Mohammad Rizlan, captain of Qatar. Next to him is Haider Ali leading Bahrain. And we also have Mr. Iftikhar Ali, the match referee for this game. Home team is Qatar, so Rizlan will flip and tail. Haider will call. Tail is the call. And head it is. Rizlan,
Ball first.
any specific reason for you to opting to bowl first?
Nothing like that. I think early on there will be some, help for the bowlers. So we want to use that few overs and try to put pressure on Bahrain.
And how important is this game for your team in terms of pride?
Definitely, I think we didn't have a great tournament, but we want to end the tournament on a high note. I think we had a lot of good learnings here. So hopefully we'll have a couple of points here.
And what about team news?
There's one change. Ahnaf sits out because of his shoulder niggles, and then Armugam comes in place of him.
Best of luck and do well.
Thank you.
Heather, they have asked you to bat first, so any change in the plans?
Maybe it's changed the plan. Wicket is changed. Last match, Saudi maybe 182 and UAE good bowling. Maybe wicket is a totally different. Maybe 170, 175, and maybe a 120 is a 50 big mark to win.
Heather, this is a must-win game, and also you need to make sure that you need to win this game by good margin.
Yeah.
So what will be the approach?
The match is do and die. Maybe is last match maybe totally claps on me also bad shot, but I will try my best, inshallah.
And what about team news? Any changes?
Maybe one changing. Junaid and Aziz not playing, and Basel youngster is playing.
Best of luck for this encounter.
Thank you, thank you.
So the news from the center is that Rizlan, the captain of Qatar, has won the toss and he has opted to bowl first.
Right then, so the news from the centre, as you've just seen, it is Qatar who won the toss and elected to bowl first. No surprises there. Any team that would have won the toss would have wanted to bowl and exploit the early morning conditions. Let's look at the playing 11 for both the teams. For Bahrain, it's the regular setup, just that one change. The youngster Basel comes in for Bahrain, but they've got some really good talent, especially in their bowling department. I think that has really worked wonders for Bahrain. However, the batting has not been up to the mark. Hopefully that can change today. Prashant Kurup and Sarfaraz Ali at the top need to fire for Bahrain, but they'll have to be very cautious, especially in the first 6 overs. On the other hand, Qatar, well, they've got a change as well in their team, but it's been a tough going for Qatar in this series. They haven't been able to play as a unit, and their batting and bowling, in fact, both have left a lot to desire. Himanshu Rathod, he's a standout performer in that playing 11 for Qatar. And watch out, he's a very good bowler, also handy bat at the bottom of that batting lineup for Qatar. Ikramullah, Nadeem and Jabir are the fast bowlers in this game. Well, the two umpires walking out to the centre, and just the right time to introduce my partner in the comm box as well. I've been joined by the voice of Kuwait, Mr. Harman Singh Sahani.
A very good morning, and thank you very much, Shoaib, for that introduction. The two on-field umpires. You've got Rahat Ali alongside Zahid Usman. Saudi Arabia and Kuwait officials in the centre. Big game. There are the two openers. You've got Prashant alongside Sarfaraz. These two batters need to give a good start. It's a must-win game for Bahrain and will be wanting to go into the finals. That is tomorrow against UAE. Dubai International Stadium. What a moment.
Yes, a lot at stake for Bahrain. Then Qatar. Qatar will, like I said, just want to finish on a positive note, get a win to their name. They've played well, but in patches, and as a unit, they've not clicked together. Hopefully, that can change today against Bahrain. So they've got the flip of the coin right. They've decided to bowl first. So they've got what they wanted, and now it's for the bowlers of Qatar to deliver for their side. Prashant Kurup, the man on your screens right now, the wicket-keeper batter for Bahrain, while on the other hand, it's going to be Amal Lianake on your screens right now with the man behind the stumps donning the gloves and will be a key player for Qatar at the top of the order when they come out to bat.
Yes, and Qatar, their ship has already sunk. They would like to sink the ship of Bahrain as well. A win here for Qatar will get them those 2 points. They're the only team that hasn't found a win yet. 4 games, 4 losses for them. Not the kind of tournament they'll like to remember. But you can see Sarfaraz, Asim Khan, he's had a very good tournament. The new find of Qatar started off with 250s. And a young talent that will probably stay for a long time in the maroon jersey of Qatar.
Yes, Prashant Kurup, he's not fired for Bahrain yet in the tournament, has had a few starts but hasn't been able to capitalize them. Today could be the day when he plays. Technically very sound, not a very aggressive batter, but somebody that Bahrain will want to fire today so that they can get to a good total. 17 matches for him, early days in his career. 20 is his average, best of 74. So he needs to give good company to his partner on the other end, Sarfaraz Ali.
This man, if he works out today, there will be a lot of runs. 52 games for him, over 1,000 runs, best of 69, 650s. No hundreds yet, but that strike rate of 145. That is something that Bahrain will be relying on. And you've got Jabir with the new ball. Someone that likes to bowl in the power play. He's got a lot of pace as well, Joab. You've watched him in the associate cricket world. He is known as a firework with the ball in hand. Can swing the ball in as well, pretty quick. And if they can strike early, they might upset Bahrain today.
Okay, ready guys?
Right then,
Play!
Jabir will bowl his first ball to Prashant Kurup. Here we go, ball number 1. Starts off with a good delivery. Nicely bowled. Early morning conditions, you expect the fast bowlers to get some movement in the air and also some movement off the deck. So just perfect conditions for somebody like Jabir to come out and express himself.
Surely, rightly mentioned, there is some moisture on the wicket as well. It is a pretty hard deck. But the good thing is it's an Asian track. There is no uneven bounce that we saw in the other 2 tracks.
Oh, beating the outside edge of the bat and a grunt from Jabir. So that means that he is bowling in full steam, testing Prashant Kurup. Outside edge of the bat, missed by the ball by a whisker.
Well, you know, the grunt last time, Wasim said that I'm getting distracted and the umpires had to come in the way. And Jabir, but he says that it comes in naturally. I spoke to him the other day and he says it's a natural thing, I can't stop it. And if you can't allow me the grunt, I might not bowl.
Nicely bowled again, some inward movement of the seam for Jabir. Yeah, he's well within his right to bowl. And if there's a grunt, there is a grunt. You can't do much about it. Even the best of the best in the world have a grunt. This one's on the pads and some movement off the deck and in the air. Both not easy going for the batters.
That looked like Jabir Bumrah. A lot of swing. In swinging delivery. Any batter could have been tested with that had it been on the stumps.
Yeah, you mentioned about Bumrah. Bumrah too has a grunt when he bowls. So, oh, another sharp incoming delivery. This one's been played in the gap. No deep third. And that will be the first boundary for Bahrain.
Just working the pace away. He was coming into the batter. All he had to do was just get some bat on ball. Another very good delivery, I would say. There was no deep third and a boundary for Sarfaraz to get away. Not a bad start. So 5 on the board. The first 4 deliveries, Sarfaraz.
Bowled him. First ball was a short one. This time, sharp incoming delivery. And Sarfaraz had no answers to that. First wicket down for Bahrain.
Yes, that was a peach of a delivery. Sarfaraz going with that wild swing. Let's have a look at that front foot. Fair delivery, no problems on that. Well done, Jobber. And look at that delivery. Straight onto the stumps. I told you, in swinging delivery onto the stumps, a real challenge for the batter. Sarfaraz walks back. Not a very good start for Bahrain. They have 5 for the loss of 1. As Sarfaraz only manages to get 4 from 2. A good start for Jabir with the ball in hand.
Shabba Jabir. Come on, big swing, big swing. Come on, one more on the board, boy. Shabba Jabir. Getting it. Shabba Jabir, this is your man, come on.
Imran Javed Anwar promoted up the order. He's batted at number 3 before, was demoted for a few matches, now back in that number 3 slot, replacing another aggressive batter. Sarfaraz, he's come out with a mission now, Imran.
Wow!
Rather sharp delivery. He is growing in confidence and has been bowling really well. Some seriously good bowling from Jabir. End of the over. Successful over for Qatar. They're off to a good start. It's 6 for 1.
Sir, left arm over. दूर रखिए इधर ना रखिए मिक्स हो जाएगी बॉलिंग लेफ्ट आर्म ओवर
Amir Farooq, 17 matches, economy of 7.9, 19 wickets, but watch out for his in-swinging delivery. He's lethal with the new ball and he'll be looking to replicate that, especially in these conditions. He is a threat for any batter. I'm looking forward to him bowl here. Starts off well, not the quickest, but he's got so much control and that natural ability to move the ball into the right-hander.
It's a good start, and that's how they got the first wicket of Sarfaraz, trying to go for the wild swing. He was in no control of that shot, playing it way too away from the body. He's disappointed. 6 for the loss of 1, not the ideal kind of a start, and Amir with the ball in hand looks pretty good.
Well, a juicy full toss outside off, and that's gone. Nicely done by Imran. Plays it in the gap, and 4 runs it will be.
And that's the first boundary for Imran. That will bring in some confidence for the batter. It was a loose delivery. A juicy full toss worked away. And you could see that goes away. That's a good shot. The fielder pretty wide for that one. Imran getting runs is very important, Shoaib, for Bahrain. Very, very important. We know what he can do with the bat.
Delivery has done the trick and the magic is on at the ICC Academy. Amir
Strapped in front of the stumps. And with that front foot no ball, there is no problems. And in his very first over, an in-swinging delivery caught him right in front of those stumps. Easy decision there for the umpire. Rahat Ali took his time, and that left finger going up. Imran Javed departs. Not a very good start for Bahrain. They're 10 for 2. He goes back 5 from 4.
Covering your leg stick.
Asif Ali got to his 50, his maiden T20 international 50 in the previous game. So he's riding high on confidence and has been scoring runs. So he's got a good idea of this wicket. Almost all teams have, because they've played 5 matches now on this same venue. So teams have gotten better, Harman, as the days have progressed, as they've played more matches. They've got a fair idea, and the contests have become even more interesting. Slip in place. This is good bowling and good captaincy. Rizlan himself stationed at that first slip.
And that's how the previous wicket fell. That was an excellent delivery right onto the stumps. And Imran Javed, he was caught plumb. Excellent delivery there from Amir Farooq, not wasting time before getting a wicket beside his name. There's Imran Javed. He's a disappointed man. Runs not coming in. 10 for the loss of 2. He's furious with himself, I saw that. But Amir Farooq continues that excellent work with the ball.
Lets it go, and rightly so. The ball shaping away. They've got an additional fielder in the catching position. They've got a slip, a first slip, and a gully as well. Asim at that first slip, and with him is Himanshu Rathod in that gully region. Good field placement, good attacking captaincy from Rizlan.
He's aggressive right from the word go. The toss going in their favour, and we all knew with the new ball the first 30-40 minutes are going to be very, very tricky. Last delivery of the over. Oh, that was a feature for delivery again. This time shaping away from the left-hander. Just the 4 off it and a wicket. 2 overs done. It's 10 for the loss of 2.
Jaber will continue from the far end. Oh, just missed the stumps. Well, that could have been wicket number 3. Big gap between bat and pad. Never a good idea when you're playing against Jaber.
Yeah, that was a peach over delivery again. Jaber, that in-swinging beauty. Look at that. That one was clueless. And as you mentioned, that gap, even a car could have gone through it.
Yeah, not the right technique. Prashant just losing his shape and playing all over it. Needs to focus. They've lost 2 wickets already. A sharp incoming delivery. Is it off the bat? No. Leg by signalled. This is really good bowling. They're bowling to a plan here, Harman, and it has worked so far.
Jobber unplayable at the moment. It's going to be interesting to watch how he performs against the left-hander. We all know right-handers are much easy to bowl to as a right-arm bowler. But he's riding high on confidence. And this is good display. You're enjoying this. Had he done this before, Qatar might have got some wins.
Yeah, clearly, they, like I said, they've just gotten better and better with every game. That is what experience can do to you. That is what it brings to the table. Once you start playing against top quality sides at good venues, you certainly see that you get a lot better. Just like that, creating that angle, Jabir beating the edge of the bat, and again some slip fielders being brought in. A slip and a gully. Nicely done, played it off the pads. They will get 2 runs. And Asif finally is off the mark.
Yeah, just working that away. Guiding it towards the fine leg region. A couple of runs added on. See the running between the wickets. Asif right away calling that 2. Even good support given by Prashant Kurup. And Shoaib, as we mentioned even at the toss time, that first 40-50 minutes are going to be very crucial for the batting side. Goes for the big shot. Gets that over the infield. There is a fielder there in the deep. Will be a couple of runs. Ganesh playing his first game in this tournament. 2 more runs added to the scoreboard.
Yeah, he's been drafted in the playing 11. Ganesh. He'll be bowling today for Qatar. He's got that carom ball, some variations up his sleeve. Full and drilled towards the covers. To take 2 runs. Well, that was just played nicely, opening the face of the bat. Not a bad over for Bahrain. Some runs off it. 3 overs, 17 for 2.
Shaba PK, Shaba Asif, Shaba PK.
Amir to continue. Oh, full toss again. Good fielding. Excellent stop there from Ganesh. He's got a chance and he's making the most out of it. Just the 1 run. Excellent fielding work there.
Yeah, he saved a certain boundary here, Ganesh. Diving to his left. Very well done. That was a poor delivery from Amir. Hopefully he doesn't bowl that again, because with the new ball, in these conditions, every ball is very important for a bowler. So if I'm Amir Farooq, I want to bowl the best deliveries possible, because every ball is a wicket-taking opportunity here. The batters are on the back foot. As a bowler, you want to dominate in this first spell.
It's rightly mentioned, Shoaib. Oh, that was the kind of delivery you want to be bowling. Missing the off stump. Beautifully bowled there from Amir. Shaping away from the left-hander.
That's much better. And with that left-hander, that's not great batting. To be honest, it was a good ball. Needs to play on the front foot, come close to the ball and drive it, but completely missing it. Living dangerously, Asif. He's been troubled by Amir. Edged and doesn't carry to Asim at slip.
That's the area where you want to be bowling. That was really well bowled. And Amir can trouble the batters like he's doing now. Let's have a look at that replay. Just didn't carry towards the fielder at that slip position. Oh, one bounce towards Asim. Does well to stop it though. As you said, Shoaib, he's living a risky life here, Asif. He's not looking very confident today. And you know that the wicket has something for the bowlers and it's very visible at the moment.
Now that's nicely driven. That's much better. That's a lot more control from Asif, and he smashed that towards long off. A much needed boundary.
Yeah, that was a shot of authority. Got in line of it and drives it away through covers. That's the kind of shot you want to play to a delivery like that. Look at that position. Beautifully worked away. And the moment he hit the shot, he knew that was going away for a 4. Asif hitting his first boundary. Moves to run a ball 10. 22 for 2 on the board in 3.4 overs.
That's the field on the offside now. The slip comes off with just that one boundary. Good run. This is sensible from Asif. He's got a boundary and now just rotates a strike. Last ball of the over coming up.
6 runs of the over. Amir might like bowling to the right-hander now. As a left-armer, you can angle the ball in towards the righty and try and get another wicket inside of the power play. Just under 4 overs. Comes the last delivery of the over. Oh, hits it away. That's a good shot. That was a cracking shot for a 4. Oh, just a single. I'm sorry. Good fielding there. With that single, the end of the over. 24 for the loss of 2 after 4.
So Jabir will bowl his third over. Oh, big appeal, big shout, and the finger goes up. That is another big blow for Bahrain as Jabir strikes for the second time. Qatar back in the game.
Another wicket for them. Let's have a look at that replay. Before that, the front foot no ball. Jabir strikes. What a delivery. He's on a roll. That second one for him. You see, they can celebrate now. Prashant Kurup. The top order batter walks back. You can see the no ball. Looks like a fair delivery. No problems on that. 24 for 3. Prashant goes 2 from 8.
Shabba, shabba, shabba. Big swing, boy, big swing. Come on, big fish. Come on, get the big fish, boy. Shabba. Shabba, shabba, Jabir. This is your man, Shabba.
Haider Ali, the captain, comes out to the middle. 63 matches, 31 is his average, best of 79, 850s. He is the backbone of this batting lineup. And Qatar will want to break that backbone, get this wicket, because that will really put them in the driver's seat.
You rightly mentioned, he has got the bulk of the runs for Bahrain. And he's been Mr. Dependable for Bahrain national side. Excellent leader as well. Oh, again, that grunt. Excellent delivery, Jobber. He is high on confidence, and why not? He's picked up 2 wickets, and that's how he got rid of Prashant Kurup in swinging delivery. And the finger going up. 2 wickets for him.
Clipped off the pads. Well, he's suddenly limping. That's not good news, Haider Ali. Oh, that's not great news. Yeah, just let's look at that wicket again. Full delivery and on the pads. And the finger goes up. Prashant. All seems to be okay now. Haider back on his feet. Not yet. Right, so now Haider Ali back on his feet. Finally, he's got the medical attention that he seeked. Important that he is in 100% fitness, because they can't afford to lose him to injury now in this game. They're already 25 for 3. It's going to be Asif to face Jabir. Yeah, nicely bowled. This is a good angle. Coming around the wicket and then shaping the ball away from Asif. A slip is needed.
That was a brilliant delivery once again. Jobber hitting the deck well. And that movement has been really troubling the batters. He's already picked up 2 wickets. Ikram will also enjoy these conditions quite a lot. The left armour. Just under 4.4 overs and you picked up 3 wickets in the power play. Surely Bahrain at the back foot, you can see there a deep point in position, a packed offside field spread. Fine leg, mid wicket and a mid on. Oh, good delivery again. Chance of a run out, direct hit could have done the job. A risky single.
It was really a very risky single. They shouldn't lose a wicket here in the form of a run out. That's the last thing they want. Played it straight to short fine leg, and a direct hit would have been really interesting. They will get a single that will bring Haider Ali back on strike. He's yet to get off the mark. But that is the last thing on his mind right now. They need to survive and build a partnership here. Qatar have done really well in the first 5 overs. Last ball of the over coming up. Pushed in the gap, beautifully done on the back foot. That's a very good shot. Pristine timing, and the result is 4 runs. Ends the over with a 4. 5 overs done. Bahrain 30 for 3. There'll be a change in the com box. It's going to be Mudassir Ali and Mohammad Rashid.
Thank you, Shoaib and Herman. Well, that's the batting card so far for Bahrain. Match number 14 of the Gulf Cricket Championship. Prashant getting out early, 2 of 8. Sarfaraz unable to score as well, 4 of 2. Imran, 5 of 4. Now, Asif and Haider out there for Bahrain trying to resurrect this innings and put up a good partnership. But this is a very important game here for Bahrain. They need to win this and win this with a big margin to make sure that they keep their hopes alive in getting into the finals tomorrow. The big finals. It's going to be United Arab Emirates, who've already qualified for the final. One of the teams from the rest of the teams. Let's have a look at the points table. Saudi Arabia, they have played out their 5 games. They're on 6 points, but look at that net run rate into negative numbers, minus 0.17. Kuwait and Oman will be playing the next game after this. Bahrain are on 4 points now. If they go on to win this game, they will get into 2nd position. But then it's going to be the net run rate and the winner from Kuwait and Oman, how big that defeat is or that win is to justify their position on the points table. Joining me in the combox is Mudassir Ali. Mudassir, your take on the points table so far?
A very good morning, Rashid, and good morning to all of our viewers. Lots of things at stake for these teams, especially
Bahrain, Kuwait, and Oman. Rightly said by you, it's not about the win, but also they need to make sure they win with a huge margin. Wherein playing for the pride is Qatar. Yet to open the account on the points table, Qatar.
Oh yes, and I mean, they've done really well. Mudassir so far picked up 3 wickets, given away just 30. Oh, that's a nice delivery. Played in the gap. They'll pick up a single. This is the last over of the power play. Bahrain would want to get some runs on the board, especially in this over. They've got their captain out there, Haider Ali, who will be on strike now. So Mudassir, what will be going through their minds now? They've lost 3 wickets. Last over the power play. Does he go after the bowling or just wait and take this game as deep as possible?
So runs on board. As of now, they need to rebuild a partnership here. Don't look for that 150, 160. The early morning conditions favoring the bowlers, but I think after a couple of overs it will be easy for the batters to get runs. For next couple of overs, the plan should be not to lose any more wickets.
Well, that's a very good advice there from Mudassir Ali. Oh, nicely bowled. That end dipper once again from Amir Farooq. He's bowled really well. Gets the ball to dip into the right-hander, and that has been his moments of success as well. Making sure that he doesn't give any room to the batters. He's already picked up a wicket, Mudassir.
Took almost 4 games, in fact 5 games for these bowlers to understand where exactly to bowl, because they have the talent, they have that potential. The likes of Amir and Jaber, they did not have a very good start in this tournament. But what matters for Qatar is a win here. They want to end this campaign on a high note.
Once again, very well bowled, that back of length delivery. They're playing for pride here, Mudassir. One win will give them a heap of confidence. And also, you're right, I think it's just about the conditions. They were not used to these conditions coming from Qatar, where they have flat wickets. It's a different length that the bowlers opt to bowl at. And over here, there was a lot of movement. The batters couldn't really get going. I think the bowlers were on the money for Qatar. They did a good job. It's the batters that really didn't click. Mohammad Ruslan will have a lot of thinking to do. They'll have to go back to the drawing board after this season. Oh, that's a lovely delivery. Right into the block hole, and a quick single taken. Nicely dug out. That was a marvelous delivery from Amir.
An excellent delivery and well managed by captain Haider Ali. This is what I like about Haider Ali. He always makes sure to rotate the strike. Lethal Yorker. Look at that, not trying to hit it out, just waiting for the delivery. Very watchful. Nicely done.
He's a busy cricketer, isn't he? Haider Ali always likes to make sure that he keeps rotating strike, right? And he's been very prolific for Bahrain. He's got so many runs in the recent past as well. And I think that is one of the key points for Bahrain to take note of. The way their captain plays, he leads from the front. Amir Farooq, meanwhile, for Qatar, he's been impressive as well. He's given away just 13 runs in his 2.4. Remember, he's bowling in the power play overs. This is a phenomenal start here for Qatar. Oh, nice shot delivery, slower as well, but that'll be given as a wide. Way over his head, and will be called one for the over as well.
24, they have lost the third wicket. Just 8 runs between these two. These two are the experienced batters. They have lost to Prashant Kurup, Sarfaraz Ali and Imran Javed. The likes of Amr bin Nasir and Sai Sarthak, the young lad. He had a very good start with the bat against Oman. Not much batting left if you talk about the batting order of Bahrain. Yes and no, rightly sent back. Needed a better throw from captain. In fact, there's a fumble and they have given away that run.
I think there was an opportunity there, which is why the fielder went for the throw and didn't get a direct hit. Otherwise, it would have been a very close call. Direct hits, are always very dangerous. Well, Asim, the fielder, he's been impressive. I've really enjoyed the way he bats. He's been very prolific for Qatar. in this tournament as well. And for Bahrain, we were talking about how they have got another batter, Amr bin Nasser, who's been amongst the runs. One more delivery to go into this last over of the power play. Yeah, Amr bin Nasser, he's been very prolific for Bahrain. Has got a lot of runs, a lot of responsibility on his shoulders. Oh, nicely bowled once again. Just drops it towards the offside. Goes for a quick single. Direct hit, but they're not even appealing because he had made his ground quite comfortably at the end. So 6 overs completed. Bahrain are way behind in this game and Qatar are in complete control. 35 for 3. Six overs completed. Well, that's the signal from the umpire. 35 for 3 at the moment. Qatar in complete control. Let's have a look at how these first 6 overs went by. That was the first wicket that went down. Some looseness coming in from the bowlers, but then that was a peach of a delivery. Absolutely wonderful. Some good shots as well through the covers. Then another one. That was the third wicket, and Haider and Asif trying to put up a partnership. They've got some runs, but not too many. This partnership worth just 11 runs at the moment of 11 deliveries. And there's going to be a change in the bowling. It's going to be Mohammad Nadeem to come in. Another very talented cricketer, very experienced as well. He's played 43 games, 43 wickets as well. Look at that economy, 6.57. He's picked up 4 wickets on one occasion as well. This is a good move, Mudassir, isn't it?
Absolutely. Early morning conditions favoring the fast bowlers, so the captain persisted with Mohammad Jabir and Amir Farooq in the power play. And straight away at the end of the power play, he gets in the spinner. For Bahrain, he holds the key. Haider Ali, the captain.
Oh, this is a good move. Charvi was at the pitch report. She thought that there was going to be some spin on offer for the bowlers. Starts off with a good arm ball. They'll cross through for a single, but it'll be leg bys. Yeah, if he bowls it in the right areas, get some turn as well, that can create the doubt in the batter's mind.
A good start, forcing Haider Ali on the back foot. And talking about this tournament, Rashid, the second edition of Gulf Cricket Championship, you were there in the first edition as well. What is the difference you can see in the players or in the teams? If you talk about the way they came into this tournament, all the teams came well prepared. The likes of Saudi Arabia, they went on to defeat Oman and UAE in back-to-back games.
Well, I've been very impressed with the way teams have come into this tournament. They've been impressive in the way they've approached the game. They have done their homework. The coaching staff have made sure that they give a lot of insight about the other teams. Head-to-head, Bahrain and Qatar are even Stevens. Both of the teams have won 3 games each. So this is an important game in that context as well. But I thought for all the teams, they needed more time here. They should have come in a little earlier, gotten used to the conditions. Now that would have really worked for them. We saw that's a wide delivery way outside the off stump. So we'll have to re-bowl that delivery. Yeah, coming back to that, Mudassir, I think they'll have to, next time onwards, I think they'll have to get to the venue a little earlier, a few days before the tournament, play a few games, get used to the conditions. Because like you mentioned, Qatar getting into the groove towards the end of the tournament, Saudi Arabia as well, gelling up in the last few games. And that might be something that the management would be looking at.
Rightly said. Took some time to adapt to the conditions here. It has been a tough outing for Qatar. But for Bahrain, they don't make it into the finals. They are themselves to be blamed because they were in a very strong position against Oman. They lost that game. Excellent. Boundaries are hard to come as of now. He's making sure to keep the scoreboard moving by taking those singles.
Amir, up, up, up. Up, man, single.
Just 3 runs of the first 5 deliveries. Way outside off stump. We'll have to reball that again. So a couple of extras in the over as well. And a leg by 2. So this over is proving to be a long one, but he hasn't conceded too many runs.
Couple of extras so far. This over. And nicely bowled. Just coming into the left-hander. And straight away going for that second run. Brilliant running between the wickets by these two batters. And applauded by the coach and the teammates. So 7 overs done, 42 for the loss of 3.
Righty right arm over, lefty right arm. Shabba, leg it up. Heather, bowling change, right arm over. Asif. Asim, green side go.
New bowler, talented Himanshu Rathod. 23 matches for him, 35 wickets. Look at that economy, 6.4 and a very healthy average as well, 13.2. It's been very impressive. He'll be coming in to bowl from the pavilion end. He'll be bowling to Haider Ali, who's on strike now, who will be looking to make a move now. Just 42 runs on the board. Oh, that's nicely bowled, slower in the air, gave it a lot of loop as well, enticing the batter to go towards that big boundary on the onside.
Rightly said, very talented and hard working Himanshu Rathod. Look for those carom balls. Bit offered. Nicely managed. Excellent placement. Much needed boundary.
That took them 12 deliveries to get that boundary. Was way outside off stump. Not a good delivery from Himanshu Rathod, allowing Haider Ali to just place it nicely. Just one fielder at the point region, no third. And that was nicely done at the end by Haider Ali to fetch himself a boundary. Much needed for Bahrain. They need a lot more of those boundaries to come in. And they will need them in quick time to make sure that they keep putting pressure on the bowlers. Now they've got a boundary at the start of the over against Himanshu. Now keep putting pressure on him. Once again tries to replicate that previous shot, but on this occasion it was a little too full there to cut it.
Also a bit quicker. There was an opportunity to get some runs. Though he has given a boundary, he bowled a couple of dot deliveries. Just trying to keep it away. In the process, a wide has been called.
Well, he needs to make sure that he gets his basics right. That's his first over. Get his line and length going, and then try a lot of variations, because he's already bowled 3 different kind of deliveries in this over. The first one on the stump, second one was outside, way outside off stump. Third, a quicker. This one way more quicker, and that one just moving away from the batter as well. Now this is better. If he wants to bowl outside off stump, get that field set up.
Oi!
Tap and run. Where is he going? Yeah. Poor calling. It was never a run. Brain fade for Haider and Asif.
Well, there was a yes and a no. I'll just have to wait and see if there's a sorry there as well. Haider Ali just dropped it towards the offside and set off without even looking at his partner, who was not interested. I didn't go for the... I think this is miles away. He's clearly run out there. It is followed by a sorry. This is the last thing Bahrain would have wanted, a run out. This partnership has come to an end, courtesy a good ball there from Himanshu Rathod to start with, and then the wicket keeper, Lianage, doing the right thing, making sure that he disturbs the wickets and gets the big wicket. Asif Ali run out after scoring 17 of 19. Trouble continues for Bahrain. It's the 4th wicket down, 47 runs on the board. It's trouble times here for Bahrain. They've lost their fourth wicket as well inside the first 10 overs. Not a very good sign when you want to win this game and win it big. New batter in, Amr bin Nasir, 44 matches, 720 runs, 450s to his name and a best of 62. They would need all his experience in this game today. Good captaincy this by Ruslan. He's got a slip in place as well for the new batter, putting pressure on him. And Himanshu Rathore, I think he started off really nicely. Oh, nicely bowled, slower in the air, giving it a lot of loop. There was a bit of dip as well in that delivery.
A clever piece of bowling. And this is what happened. Playing those dot deliveries, the desperation to take that single led to the fall of Asif. It was never a run rushes. Poor calling from the captain himself. Another chance. But fumbles the fielder Jaber and survives Haider.
Well, that was another opportunity there. A lot of drama in that first over from Himanshu Rathore. That's come to an end. A good one though. They've managed to pick up a wicket in that. 8 overs completed. Bahrain struggling at 48 for 4. Mohammad Nadeem to continue here. Heather on 11 or 13. Amr just new to the middle. It's guided straight to the fielder. They'll have to be very careful with their calling between the wickets. They've just lost a wicket. And in the last delivery as well, there was a mix-up between the two batters. It's 48 for 4 at the moment in Bahrain. They wanted to get a big total on the board. Oh, that's nicely bowled and equally well played through extra cover. That'll run away towards the boundary. That's a brilliant way to get off the mark for Amr bin Nasir. Beg your pardon, he's already off the mark. He's on 1 of 3 now.
And 50 comes up with that boundary. Pressure release shot coming from Amr bin Nasir. They've already lost 4 wickets. Quickly, he adjusted himself. Using those risks, goes over the extra cover, couple of bounces, 4 runs.
That was nicely played. That's very smart by Amr bin Nasir. He's picked up a boundary and then just placed it for a single. Sensible batting, that's what they need to do. Need to make sure they get a partnership going. That was a magnificent shot. Touch too full there by Nadeem, outside off stump, allowing him to free his arms, but he's just new to the crease, getting used to the conditions, getting used to the pace of the wicket, but didn't take much time. That's the kind of talent Amr bin Nasir possesses and has displayed some of it already. Oh, that's a good delivery. There's a hint of turn as well on that. Bowled into the wicket by Nadeem.
He's trying to make room, backing too much there, Haider. Trying to play away from the body. Good comeback after going for that boundary, keeping things tight. I think they are thinking a lot about that final, and that is playing in their mind. That is the reason they are too defensive here. The likes of Haider. A good comeback after going for a boundary. So just 5 runs coming from that over of Nadeem. 9 overs done, 53 for the loss of 4.
take this here? Okay. It's okay? Okay.
Himanshu to continue. Oh, that's nicely played in the gap. I don't think it has got enough to go all the way for a boundary, but they will pick up a couple of runs. Heather is very quick between the wickets, so is Amr bin Nasir. Both of them have played a lot of cricket together, Mudassir, and they have a very good understanding of each other as well.
Crucial time, especially for Bahrain.
Come up.
They have already stitched a couple of good partnerships. Amar and Haider playing for Bahrain. They are up against a talented Himanshu Rathod. A full toss. And all he could manage is just a single.
Well, Amr will be livid with himself, and Himanshu Rathod should consider himself very lucky. That was a low full toss that could have been hit through the extra cover, which Amr bin Nasser really enjoys playing as well, but missed out. Only a single on that low full toss. It's 56 for 4, and Bahrain haven't got going. That's a good shot off the back foot by Haider. He plays good shot. He's got good control when he's off the back foot.
Almost 75% runs. In this innings, we have seen Haider playing on the back foot. Very strong. Always come behind line of the ball. Ball just keeping a bit low, using those wrists. Some work for the fielder in the deep. Asim. The deep mid wicket. So a couple of runs coming in. Himanshu Rathod looks a bit ordinary in this over. He's trying out too many things, Rashid.
He hasn't been able to get his length right. He's bowled a couple of short deliveries, a low full toss as well. Has been the problem for him. He's a very talented bowler. Oh, once again, too short, and that one just going away from the right hander. No chance of a run. Well, that's probably a delivery that he bowls very often. We saw that in the previous over as well. Taking it away from the batter.
Just going at a run rate of 6 runs per over. Not needed. Oh, brain fade was the batter. So is Jaber. An easy chance put down by Jaber.
Well, he's got shades on, and he's mentioning that it's the sun that came into his eyes.
Even the Thakur of Sholay could have taken it easily, Rashid.
Well, that's a sitter that has been dropped. That's the end of over number 10. Halfway through, Bahrain 60 for 4. And it's going to be drinks break. And also, when you come back, there's going to be a change in the voices in the comm box. To take you through the next set of 5, it's going to be Charvi Bhatt alongside Harman Singh.
बाहर पड़े हुए हैं लटके में उधर से नहीं जाया जाएगा अंदर से जा
So right after the drinks break, 60 for the loss of 4. None for 13 is Himanshu in his 2 overs. Just before the drinks break, a sitter being put down. Qatar could have got a wicket. Surely could have got the man. And Nadeem will continue in for the 11th over. 2 overs, none for 11 for him. Amar works it away for a quick single. Just using that soft hands. And let's have a look at that. Dropped catch of the previous over's last delivery. Easy catch there. Trying to go for the ram shot. It was Jabbar who drops it. Dropped a sitter. That was a sitter being put down. Heather works it away. Unable to beat the fielder. Will be a dot ball. Some good work there. Oh, goes for the big shot. That's well connected. And that will sail over for a maximum. That's the first 6 from the bat of Haider Ali. He's absolutely smoked it away. Welcome to the Combox, Shavi.
Thank you, Harman. Trying to make a comeback here, Bahrain, after the 4 wickets that they lost. Good shot that. Very, very good shot. From the skipper himself. 61 for 4. A lot of 67 for 4, I beg your pardon. And that's our photographer, Mr. Babar, making sure he captures all the wonderful, beautiful looking moments. A bit of a recovery work to be done here from Bahrain, Harman.
Yeah, and that's Jabbar who's dropped a sitter of the previous over's last delivery. That was an easy catch that he's put down. A wicket of Amar here would have been a lot of troubles for Bahrain. He's trying to go for that ram shot, got that from the toe end of the bat, and Jabbar, oh, what have you done there? And the funniest thing is he's got the sunglasses on and he blames the sun. Well, such a character, Jabbar.
Often happens. It was struck so hard by Haider Ali. There's a little bit of a hunt in the look for the leather out there in the deep. Nonetheless, we've recovered it. The umpire will have a quick check on it and Nadeem will continue. So none for 18 for him so far. He's been hit for a maximum already.
Haider has to bat on till the end. That's how Bahrain will post a good total. Good delivery. Good work here. After being hit for a 6, that's a good comeback.
Yeah, very good comeback. Just, it's a good indication that after being hit for a big shot, you've got a dot delivery. Nadeem gives some air. The ball's up in the air. Will just fall short of the fielder at wide-ish, long off. Once again, if Qatar wants to put the pressure back on, this partnership already worth 21 runs, they need to take those difficult chances. They need to convert them.
Rightly mentioned, catches win you matches. You already dropped a sitter before. Oh, beautifully bowled. A little quicker, getting some help of the wicket. 8 runs of that over number 11. At the end of 11, it's 68 for the loss of 4. 9 more overs now remaining.
11 overs, 68 for 4. Himanshu to continue. None for 13 for him. Not a bad delivery there. That's a good delivery. If you note, there's a little bit of grip on that surface. The ball just stays on the turf slightly longer before rising up to the bat.
But trying to go for the big shot. Good fielding there by Rizlan. It's another dot delivery. A single and a dot ball. And Qatar have come out very strong today. Right from the word go, you could see their bowlers doing a fine job. Jabir Ali, Amir. And then the spinners have done well so far.
Yeah, this one's slightly shortish in length, giving some room. There's a chance in the non-striking end. The throw needs to come much quicker. Also for Himanshu. For collection, you've got to be behind the stumps. Very difficult to collect those and then throw them on.
Yeah, you got to be behind the stumps as the basics tell you. And there you can see a quick single scrambled in. Came in with that throw was Ganesh. Oh, he's edged it away. That will be runs. The short third can give it a chase, but the ball's going to win it. A much needed boundary for Haider Ali.
It's good that they're getting a few big shots, a few boundaries every over from here on. That will be something Bahrain will look forward to. Too full. Gets an outside edge, swings at it, and gets it past Jabir. Out there in the deep, so will be a boundary. 6 runs in the over so far. Better delivery that. The Haider, he's just too good. Good running. They will get 2 on that.
He's excellent. Running between the wicket there. You could see Haider and Amir. Both are very quick. Building a partnership. 29 of 25 between these two. But a long way to go. You still have 8.1 overs in precise. This has been a good over. You've got 8 of the first 5. Last delivery. In comes Himanshu. Ooh, quicker delivery. And will be a single towards the long go. 9 of that over. After 12, 77 for the loss of 4 of Bahrain.
जी
77 for 4 after 12. Oh, and it's gone straight into the hands. Nadeem to continue the very first delivery, tempting him to go over the head of the bowler. Mistimed it and straight into the hands. Nadeem picks up his first wicket and it's a big one. The skipper of Bahrain has to walk back.
Yeah, it's a fair delivery, no problems on that. That's the big fish as you mentioned, Chavi. A wicket at this stage, and that to Haider Ali is a pretty prized one. Simple catch, not getting hold of that shot. Haider Ali departs for 27 of 26, 3 fours and a 6, 77 for the loss of 5. Bahrain.
The new man in is the youngster, Sai Sarthak Vadiraju. Is out there because of the previous delivery. 4 matches, 28 runs for him, strike rate about 112. He's been included in the side. I think made his debut in this tournament, Harman.
Yeah. Made his debut against Kuwait and built a 56-run partnership alongside Amr bin Nasir, and that crucial partnership led to the victory as well. And they've got a leg slip. That is interesting. Look at that packed offside and a leg slip. Some trick of the trade being used here. Nadeem is a smart bowler. He's a very smart bowler. What do you think about this field?
Yeah, very interesting. We've not seen anyone do this in this tournament so far. So just going to try and see if we can get a little bit of a rip from the surface going down the leg side. Trying to opening up. Will get him to open up to play towards the leg. Not bad. That gets off the mark straight away. That's risky. But picks up a single, and the overthrow will give them another. So not a bad start here for the youngster Sarthak. He picks up 2 and gets off the mark instantly.
You rightly mentioned, not a bad start. And that's how Nadeem got rid of Haider Ali. He's trying to hit that towards the mid-wicket or the corner region, only finding the bowler. And a simple catch. Very disappointed Haider Ali. You can see that the skipper knows that a win will keep them in the contest. They will then rely on that result of the next game, Oman versus Kuwait. But he knows that runs are not enough on the board at the moment. And there is that spot of bother as well.
79 for 5. Oh, that's a good delivery. Quicker through the air. Fuller. Tempting Sarthak to come forward. The temptation. And that was the temptation that they used. Look at that one. On the good length. Right on the money there. Once again, does get that outside edge. But this one is going to run away for 4. Tanveer gives up the chase early on. Sarthak gets a boundary to his name.
Just cuts it late. And shot third. Could only see that go away for a boundary. Some handy runs here for the youngster side. Look at that. Played it very late. Closer to the body. And picks up a 4. Taking on the bowler Nadeem. He likes playing the left arm spinners, of course. He's a left-hander. And this is what he would enjoy. Probably he likes batting with Amr.
Getting an opportunity. Once again, Fuller. Nicely done. Watching the ball all the way till the end. Sarthak. Amer at the other hand. He's on 14 of 14. And as they're just inching closer to that 15 over mark, they need to think about when are they going to start to attack the Qatari bowlers. They will need to do that.
Yeah, surely they need to go for the attack. I feel after 15th is when they would. Last delivery. And Amr is trying to look for that single. Sakleen denies that. End of the over. Not a bad over for Nadeem. Ends his spell. 4 overs, 1 for 26 after 13. Bahrain 84 for the loss of 5.
That's that bowling card. Jabir 2 for 16, Amir 1 for 16 and 1 for 26 for Nadeem at the end of his spell. So has been successful putting in that pressure. So 13 overs, 8 extras have been bowled, 84 for 5 are Qatar.
And Chavi, they have just used 4 bowlers. And they do have an option of Ikramullah. When does Rizlan go to him? I feel he should be brought in now. And yes, Rizlan, the skipper of Qatar, looks a pretty relaxed captain at the moment. They've done well to pick up 5 early wickets. Not many runs on the board for Bahrain. And there is a new bowler finally. Ikramullah, the left arm paceman. 23 games, economy of 8.28 and 24 wickets. Finally, the 5th bowler comes in after a lot of wait. And that's the field spread for Ikramullah. Tends to bring in those slower ones. Very effective bowler.
Left armers always very, very special. Whether they're bowling, whether they're batting. The projected score at the moment 129 at the current run rate of 6.4. Sarthak 7 of 4. So Ikramullah doesn't have a very big runner, but he's got a very good rhythm. Oh, chance there! It is a direct hit, and the umpire will go up to check that.
That's a very close one. A direct hit is always a very tricky one. Have they got the wicket there? Excellent piece of fielding. trying to steal that quick single. The third umpire, the TV umpire, is on the frame. Chavi, this is a very close one, and this probably could be the 6th wicket as well. Zahid Usman signaling that, oh, he's made his ground. Excellent running between the wickets.
The decision is pending. And even the batters were quite confident. There we go. Just having a look at that replay once again as he's dragging the bat in. Did put in a bit of a dive too. The bat is in as the bail has been taken off. So that's a signal from the umpire. It's not out. So Amir and Sai, they need to ensure they go all the way till the end of the innings. This pair needs to go a long way. So Ikramullah now being introduced just towards the end of the innings.
Yeah, probably want to use him in the death overs. And interestingly, the long on has been called in. So the long on comes in, place both mid-off and mid-on in the circle. A deep third there, deep covers, deep fine leg, goes for the bouncer. No signals from the umpire, so it's a dot delivery. One for the over given by the umpire Rahat Ali.
Good variation from the left-hander. He's just keeping it interesting for the batter. Good delivery. Getting a little bit of the heat of bounce off the surface too. And will be just that single for them to cross over to. 8 boundaries, 1 6, 31 dot balls have been played in the innings so far.
Dot deliveries in this format are like gold for the bowling party. And Ikramullah bowling his first over looks in very good rhythm, I would say. And this is the right moment where you can control the batters of Bahrain. They are 5 down and they are under pressure. That's one thing for sure. Sayo on strike at the moment. Another good delivery. Will be another dot ball. A direct hit again was the attempt of the fielder. And now they'll sneak in a single. Overthrows.
I think those overthrows have been a bit of a issue. And they've had a few in the innings already. And it's been a tidy over. 3 runs off it so far. And I just sense it. Bahrain's looking for that odd boundary. Look at that. A direct hit would have probably put him into a lot of trouble. Just creeping back in to the crease. 87 for 5. So Amir is on 15 of 17. Sarthak on 9 of 6. Ikramullah coming in. Yeah, it's a soft hands, nicely done, and a quick single taken. This is good. Rotation of strike has been well between these two.
Well, yeah, need to get the runs on the board. Just the 4 of the first 5. And again, they can't afford to lose a wicket at the moment. 88 for the loss of 5. Anything over 140, 150 would be a very good target, I feel. That is something that you would want to get on the surface. And we can see that fielders being changed every delivery. A corner, deep mid wicket, deep square, all in position in the leg. It's been worked away, will be more runs. That has been worked away by Saath. Leg byes, but a 4 on the board. Ends the over with those 4 runs on the board. After 14.92 for the loss of 5.
So Himanshu will continue. Change of ends for him for the final over of his spell. None for 22 on the day for him. And he will be looking for a wicket this over. 92 for 5.
No, brilliant.
Good delivery there. Airing it, using the air to his advantage. Himanshu Rathod starts off with the dot ball.
Unexpected spin there for the batter. Really well bowled. He has been bowling in the right channels throughout. Pulls it away. Pulls it well. There will be a chase for the two fielders in the deep. And will come back for the second. Good running between the wickets. Between Sai and Amar.
This is the 15th over in progress. Let's have a look at that. Nicely done. Good looking punch of the willow. The call was for 2 and fresh legs, so well done to them. They've taken some good singles as well. So 3 deliveries, 4 runs. They've picked up 2 doubles. So they know they're not getting the boundaries, but they've got to run hard. And this time on, plays is on. Himanshu Rathod, he picks up his revenge and gets a wicket in his final over of the spell. It's Amer to walk back, 20 of 21 for him.
There's excellent delivery and chopped on by the batter. And no problems as a spinner. Bowling a no ball is a crime, and he does really well to bowl on that line and chops it on. Inside edge onto the stump. 6 wickets down. And Bahrain under a lot of pressure at the moment. Amar bin Nasir, who has been getting some runs for the side. 20 of 22. 96 for 6.
Excuse me. Hello. Yeah. Water come out, huh? Go, man. Go a little late, no? Okay, guys, ready, batsman, guys. Very late.
So we've got a new man in. New batter. Along with Sai Sarthak. And it's going to be Mohammad Basil Abdul Hakim out there in the centre. So there will be a slip in place for Basil. So it's a good move. The new batters come in, you instantly put some pressure on. Not a bad delivery there. There's a bit of a shout. There's a bit of a shout. Did he get a little bit of a feather edge while he went for it? What a fabulous delivery that was.
That was really well bowled. Flighted and turned, but this is the wicket of Amar bin Nasir. Chops it on to the stumps. And he's pumped with that wicket. That's his first wicket for the day. The final delivery coming in. Oh, lovely delivery. This time turning away. He knows that expression shows it all. What an over this is turning out to be for Himanshu.
Yeah, the final one in his spell. He's picked up a wicket. Basil on strike. That slip in place. And then you just let that one go. Will be called a wide by the umpire. 1 for 24. Himanshu on the day.
Yeah, not a bad economy. Just around 6, 1 for 25 after that wide. Here's the last delivery. And change of angle now. Wants to come around the wicket. Moving the slip a little further. And tosses it up. And Basil unable to beat the fielder. So a dot ball. A very good over there. Just the 3 off it plus a wicket. His 4 overs, 1 for 25. And after 15, it's 95 for the loss of 6. And we will Hand it over to Shoaib and Mudassir.
बासिल इसके साथ भागना जरा डबल डबल.
Thank you, Harman and Charvi. 15 overs done, 5 more overs. Ikram with a shorter run up. Sarthak, he's looked impressive. Mudassir, youngster, but definitely a bright future for him in this Bahrain setup.
Indeed, and 5 bowlers have been used so far. Pick of the bowlers, Jabir. The bowlers are doing a pretty good job. With the likes of Himanshu and Nadeem, they bowled quite well. 2 spinners completed the quota for the day. In trouble, losing 6 wickets, Bahrain.
It has been a very good bowling performance from Qatar. Finally, they've done everything right. I think the captaincy has been on the money. The bowling changes have been good. They've used their resources well. Both the spinners bowling in tandem and completing their full quota of 4 overs. Looks like they've got the formula of how they need to plan their innings. And the execution has been good as well. Bowled from the behind of the stumps and, well, all over it. That's a poor shot selection. And Ikramullah, he gets his first wicket.
Trouble continues for Bahrain, exposing that leg stump, and everything is fair with that landing of Ikramullah. A poor shot selection, rightly said by you. Without troubling the scorers, he departs. Wicket number 7 goes down for Bahrain. It's 96 on board.
So new batter for Bahrain is Mohammad Rizwan Butt. Best of 34. Oh, nicely bowled there, Ikram. Some carry and bounce and some serious pace on offer.
This is what happened a couple of deliveries ago. Just exposing his leg stick. Getting an opportunity. Not helping the cause of the team. Basil. The Bahrain batters, they might be wondering why all of a sudden they have found that mantra. The bowlers. And one more wicket goes down. An excellent catch taken by Ganesh. Getting an opportunity. An excellent catch taken by Ganesh. Another batter comes in and goes out.
Yeah, no problems with that front foot. And what a catch that was from Ganesh. It was in the air and he put in the dive. Eyes on the ball. Very well done by Ganesh. He's been brought into the side today and he's grabbing that opportunity with both hands. And the catch as well. Rizwan out for a duck. 97 for 8 now, Bahrain. So officially it's the tail of Bahrain that's out there in the middle, Majid Al-Abbasi. He's come out to bat, Abdul Majid Abbasi. Experienced bowler, but not too much to report with the bat. Just 7, that's his best. Trouble times this for Bahrain, Mudassir.
They took that pressure, thinking a lot to make it to that final. And all of a sudden, they have just lost the plot. 8 wickets down. The coach, concerned face. The plans not going in their way. Ikramullah looking good. Couple of wickets. Very watchful Abdul Majid. He needs to provide that support to young Sai Sarthak. What a day for Qatar. They are playing for their pride here. What a day for Qatar.
Oh, what a catch by Ganesh. Rizwan, but couldn't contribute much with the bat. You can't expect a lot from the tail now, since the top order has failed for Bahrain. Nicely bowled. Ikram is bowling a really good spell here. A dot ball to end the over. 16 bowled Bahrain. 97 for 8. Well, interesting bowling change here. Mohammad Asim has been brought into the attack. So the spinners have done well, and Rizlan feels that another spinner would just do the job for his side. What do you make of this call, Mudassir?
They are in driving seat. Not a bad option to get Asim. A youngster trying his best, Sai Sarthak.
Yeah, personally, I would have gone with the regular bowlers. Jabir, who's bowled well. He's got a few overs left. One for Jabir, one for Amir Farooq, and 2 for Ikramullah still left. So I don't feel the need for Mohammad Asim to be bowling.
Indeed, Mohammad Jabir, he could have bowled this over and completed his quota. And Asim strikes. The number 10, Majid. He also walks back to the hut without troubling the scorers. So everything going in favor of Qatar here as of now.
That seems a fair delivery. And that was hit straight back by Abdul Majid. Easy for Asim. Didn't have to move at all. Another wicket falls. Bahrain staring down the barrel. 98 for 9. Number 11 for Bahrain is Imran Khan. can they play the 20 overs? That's the question. They've not been looking good at all. No intent whatsoever. No character shown, and now with just that one wicket left, every run scored from here on is going to be bonus for Bahrain.
Can he survive this next 4 deliveries of Asim? Last man, Imran Khan. The golden duck. Asim strikes. Back-to-back wickets. So all they could manage is 98. It's a must-win game for Bahrain. And the batters, they just could not get after the bowlers.
Yeah, I feel this is a really dismal performance from Bahrain. They've just given it up, I think. That was a nothing shot. No foot movement, nowhere close to the ball. And I have to feel for Sarthak, who was stranded at the other end. Sai Sarthak was not out till the end. Could have batted a little up the order, I feel, today. But anyway, it's going to be Qatar who will enjoy this first innings. Their performance has been outstanding. They've been fantastic with their bowling changes. The captain has led the side well, and now they just need to chase this modest total of 98 runs. 99 is what they'll need to chase in the second innings to get their first win in the series. That's the batting card, nothing much to report. 27 from Heather, the captain yet again scoring the bulk of the runs, was the top scorer. All the others were very ordinary, and this is not something that Bahrain would have expected in this game, especially with a seat in the top two on the line. This is what it is, 14 extras and 98 is the score.
The bowling unit at last clicked for Qatar here. The likes of Jaber, Amir, Nadeem, Himanshu, Ikramullah and even Asim. They all got those wickets in their kitty. Couple of wickets for Jaber, couple of wickets for Ikram as well as for Asim. And they did a pretty good job here, taking all those 10 wickets in just a matter of 16.3 overs.
Right from the toss, it has been Qatar's day today. They won the toss, decided to bowl first. In the very first over, they got that wicket. And every over almost, it was a clinical performance from the bowlers. Kept chipping off those wickets. Heather was the only batter who showed some fight out there in the middle. And this will run out. Heather looked good there, but then hit that straight back to Nadeem. The spinners well, and in the middle overs, they managed to get wickets as well. More of a highlights, a wickets package than anything else, this one, as Bahrain lost all their 10 wickets. And it was in a matter of 16.3 overs. Every bowler who came out to bowl was successful today for Qatar, and they've restricted Bahrain to 98 runs. In the second innings, Qatar will need 99 when they come off to bat, and that'll be after a short break. Do join us then.
Welcome back. It's time for the run chase. Very ordinary batting performance today by Bahrain. Bundled out for 98 in just 16.3 overs. You can see Prashant, the top order failing. With Prashant 2 from 8, Sarfaraz 4 from 2, Imran 5 from 4, Asif 17 from 19, Haider 27 from 26, Hammer 18, and then those 4 ducks back to back. 98 is all they could manage. Excellent bowling performance by Qatar, who are hunting their first win. And that's the bowling card. Jabir 3 overs, 2 for 16. Amir 1 for 16 in the 3. Nadeem 1 for 26 in his 4. Manchu was excellent again, 1 for 25. Ikramullah 2 overs, 2 for 6. And Asim, just the 2 wickets for 1 run in those 3 deliveries. 99 the target. And a very warm welcome to my fellow colleague, Mohammad Rashid.
Thank you, Herman. Well, a good partnership here in the com box and a good partnership out there in the middle as well. The 2 umpires making their way to the middle. On the left of the screen is Mr. Rahat and on the right is Mr. Zahid. The 2 officiating umpires in this game. It's been not a very good performance with the bat in hand for Bahrain. Just 98 runs. Now Qatar, they would need 99 runs to register their first victory of this tournament. Get 2 points. They're playing for pride here. On the other hand, Bahrain, if they go on to win this game, which looks like a tall task at the moment, they might just keep their hopes alive. Everything will be depending on the next game after this. They'll have to bowl out of their skins here, Herman, to just make sure that they go on to win this game. But it looks like it's going to be very difficult against 2 very settled batters for Qatar. They'll have their tail up. Imal Lianage alongside him. It's going to be Sakhlain, I think.
Yeah, Rashid, defending that score of 98 is always going to be a very, very big task. Especially with Imal getting those runs. Sakhlain played well in the previous game, just couldn't convert and hit a very good 6 and fell apart right after that. And 99 is not a big target. Any team would take that any given day.
Oh, absolutely. And look at those follow wickets towards the end for Bahrain. Wicket number 6 on 94, 7 on 96, 8 on 97, then 98, 9th wicket, and the last wicket at 98 as well. So they couldn't really contribute. The last 5 batters were unable to get any runs on board, which has been a problem for Bahrain in this game today. It's very good conditions here for batting now that the early moisture is out of the way. It's going to be Sakhlain to take strike. Well, this is interesting here from Bahrain. Who do they go to start? It's going to be Rizwan, I think. But at the moment, Sakhlain Arshad on strike. 31 matches for him. 652 runs. A best of 76. And a good, healthy strike rate as well, Herman. 128.
Yeah, the previous Gulf Cup, he had a very good outing. He was, I think, the 2nd highest run getter. And this man in the frame, 44 matches, 1,010 runs, averages just around 29, best of 86, 750s, and that strike rate of 120. Is the leading run getter in the T20 World Cup qualifiers in Qatar. So he has been the man who can get those runs for you. And Rizwan, but what a bowler he has been. 47 games, 72 wickets, economy of 7.17, and that average of 16. So every 16 delivery, he has the knack of picking up a wicket. And Rashid, what do you think? Who's winning this? Easy question.
Not all that easy. Cricket is a funny game. You never know what happens.
Let's play.
Right, umpire Rahat calls a play. That's the play it is. First delivery coming up. Slip in place. Good aggressive field set.
Oh, first delivery, Sakhlain. He starts off with a 4. Through covers. What a shot. What a way to start the innings.
That's a magnificent shot there from Sakhlain. Slightly fuller length delivery. No movement whatsoever for Rizwan Butt, and that was caressed through the covers. Nobody moved an inch. Fabulous shot to start proceedings. 4 runs already on the very first delivery. Not a good start here for Rizwan. That'll put even more pressure on him.
That's a good delivery. Shaping away slightly. Attacking the stump. Stump to stump line, a better option I feel as a bowler.
Yeah, much better. Good comeback delivery from Rizwan, but like you mentioned, there is a bit of hint of away movement, and I think that's where he needs to be. Just probably on the 4th off stump line. If he's got a slip in place, try to induce that outside edge, get a early breakthrough. It's about the first 6 overs. If they can manage to pick up 3 or 4 wickets, it'll be trouble for Qatar.
Oh, that is uppish. 1 bounce, 2 bounce and a 4. Saqlain Arshad, he's got some different plans. What a way.
Well, I don't think he's going to hold back. That was another very good shot. A lot of width offered there. Went through the shot quite nicely. Absolutely wonderful connection. And that one raced away towards the boundary. Excellent shot once again from Saqlain. He's come out with a lot of intent here and putting pressure on Rizwan Butt, their premier fast bowler.
Again, trying to attack the stumps. Another dot delivery. Any width on offer, he's not shy to hit those big shots.
This is very good cricket from Saqlain. Just waiting for those loose deliveries, allowing him to free his arms. Outside off stump, he will make sure that he deposits you for boundaries, especially in these first 6 overs where there is a field restriction in place. 2 fielders outside the 30-yard, deep third, and they've got a square leg. That's the field in a pack offside field now.
Oh, beautifully bowled. Swinging away, slight movement. Good delivery.
That's a much better delivery, Herman. He's pulled his length back. There is movement as well. That's where you need to be. Look at that. He was stuck in his crease there. Saqlain Arshad, no feet movement. Very lucky that didn't take the outside edge. Otherwise, it would have been trouble times for Qatar. Remember, they're just chasing 99 runs, so they would want a good start here, keep wickets intact.
Oh, allowed appeal. Was there an inside edge, I reckon?
A good shot, though. It will be a dot ball to end the over, but this is a good start for Qatar, considering how many runs they need in this innings to register their win. After the end of over number 1, it's 8 for no loss.
Well, the new bowler, sharing the new ball is going to be Imran Javed. He's had an excellent tournament with the ball in hand. Has failed to connect with the bat. Can he get those wickets? Oh, good delivery to start off in swinging. Quick single there by Imal.
Imal off the mark as well. Good delivery that. Fuller length. There was movement as well. Imran Javed, 68 matches. 61 wickets for him. He's impressive, especially in this tournament. Has managed to pick up a few wickets for his team. A genuine all-rounder. Can bat as well. But at the moment, he's got a task on his hands. He'll be up against Saqlain Arshad, who's been scoring them quite freely through the offside. So he'll have to be very careful with his lengths against Saqlain Arshad.
And works it away straight towards the fielder at point. The dot ball. Anything around the wicket is going to be a little tricky to play. Room on offer is something that you can't do.
Yeah, you're right. I think we've seen that in the previous over as well. Anything on the stump, Saqlain has gone on to defend that. Anywhere width offered, he's gone on to free his arms. So he'll have to be careful with his length and line.
Will be another dot delivery. Imran coming in with that angle is making it difficult for the batter.
Yeah, Herman, you're right. I think that's the angle that has troubled a lot of batters. He's got a little unusual action as well. Just like Sohail Tanveer. And that angle that takes it away from the right-hander, the natural outswing, that is what works in his favour. He's got that extra bit of bounce as well.
Mid-on, saves it. Yeah, he surely reminds me of Sohail Tanveer with that action. And here, when we were playing on the Australian wicket, he was getting that extra bounce, which was troubling the batters more. this wicket, there's no bounce as such.
Yeah, not much bounce, but he can probably extract some swing here, get that in-dipper, create that doubt in the batter's mind.
Another good delivery. Just the one run so far.
This has been a very good over by Imran, making sure he doesn't give any width to Saqlain Arshad, who's enjoyed width in the first over against Rizwan, but got a few boundaries going. Now there was a bit of turn on this wicket as well, Herman. It's important. It'll be important to see when Haider Ali goes to his spinners to come in and bowl.
Okay, and a very good delivery. A yes and a no will be another dot ball. Excellent bowling here from Imran Javed. And will mark the end of the over. Still one more delivery. End of the over there. 2 overs done. 9 without a loss. Qatar. Comes the bowler. Oh, walks away. Will be runs. There is a third in position. Just a single. Good work there by the fielder Sarfaraz in the deep.
Now this is left-hander on the strike on that occasion. Rizwan bowling it wide outside off stump. Nicely guided towards deep third by Imal. Made sure that he just chops it towards that region and picks up an easy single. Doing the right thing, I think. Now feeding strike to Saqlain Arshad. That's the last delivery once again, way outside off stump. Nicely done there. Should have been a lot more closer to him. And they need to have a gully in place as well.
Another good delivery there. Squeezing in a quick single. Will get that. And that's the length which will trouble the batters. We've seen that. Any room on offer, any batter can extend those arms.
Probably Rizwan is just trying to induce that outside edge, outside off stump. That hasn't been working for him. The bounce is quite even here, which is why I don't think it's such a good move. If he wants to bowl outside off stump, keep that length, he might just want to keep a gully in place.
Oh, that kept low. It's a good delivery, angling it in towards the left-hander.
A slightly slower delivery as well. Didn't bounce as much as Imal was expecting it to. We're just talking about how even the bounces, and straight away there's a delivery that hasn't bounced as much. Now Bahrain haven't been able to break this opening partnership. They were expecting some wickets early on, and that is what is going to help them.
Another good delivery. Just another single. Singles will also work for them. They're chasing 99 only. Just another single.
Yeah, the required run rate just a shade over 5. And so they can afford to pick up singles, can afford to take their time out there in the middle, wait for the loose deliveries. We've seen some good shots already from the blade of Saqlain Arshad. 9 of 12 for him, 3 of 4 for Imal. Qatar wouldn't want to lose any wickets here. They would want to make sure that they keep on going, especially in the first 6 overs. That will put so much pressure on Bahrain.
Yeah, rightly mentioned. Oh, he goes big. That's off the middle of the bat and will race away for a 4. Making use of that power play is Saqlain Arshad.
That's a fabulous shot, Herman. That wasn't very easy off the back foot, playing it on the up and playing it straight over the bowler's head. Very safe shot at the end, but not very easy to maneuver those kind of shots. Saqlain Arshad, he's done it in style and nicely done. A few bounces and off she goes into the ropes. Another boundary here for Saqlain.
Well, I remember Saqlain played a very good knock in the last game of the Qatar tournament. And here also he comes in fire in that last game. Oh, trying to go for that pull. Good delivery. That's a dot ball. And with that, it's the end of the over as well. Just the 7 of it after 3. Qatar 16 without a loss. Imran Javed had a very good first over, just went away for 1 run. Will continue from the other end. Oh, and swinging delivery again. Really well bowled. Scramble in a single. Feed the strike back to Sakleen. That's the idea of Vimal.
That was a good delivery. Finishing on the stumps, that's what you need to do. But good single taken. They stole that single. The fielders coming in very deep from the inner circle, which is why that allows them to pick up the single. Now, if they are to pick up wickets, Haider Ali will have to be more aggressive in his field setting. They'll have to have key players in key positions to make sure that if there is something played in the air, there is a man to take that.
It's that over the fielder. He can see that sail over. Another boundary. That's the 4th boundary for Sakleen Arshad. Good shot.
He's dealing in boundaries here, Sakleen. Slightly full outside the stump area. Probably on 4th stump, and he's picked it nicely. Just had to make sure that he clears the infield. Did that with ease. And that was always going to run away for a boundary. This is a lightning quick outfield here at the ICC Academy. 4 more runs.
Oh, continues the carnage. This could be a wicket. Oh, he's dropped it. Oh, that's come on the face, I reckon. He's lost it in the sun. Was Imran Khan. Oh, dear.
Well, the second time the catch has been dropped in that region. We saw in the first innings as well. It was Jabir who had shades on, but this time Imran Khan didn't have any glasses on. And at the last second, just pulled out. Went in the air. Let's have a look once again. That was an opportunity. And just look at that. At the last second, just moved away. Hit him on his body, and he can't believe it. Oh, nicely done. Straight to the fielder. They'll pick up another quick single. Imal is playing a very sensible knock here. Getting settled, picking up singles, and giving strike back to Sakleen.
There's good running between the wickets. That was a dropped catch, the previous one. You can see Jabir, he's got a smile. He'll be like, someone is there who's joined me in the party.
Well, the only difference he didn't have any shades on. Jabir had his shades on and still dropped it.
He's a fun character. He knows that he's on the frame and he's got that big smile. He's enjoying this. Oh, that is absolutely crunched. What a shot. Haider with the chase. And it's a maximum. Sakleen Arshad, he is just crushing Bahrain here.
Well, Imran Khan will be saving his face now that he has dropped him. And the first delivery he faces after being dropped, he comes down the track and hits it for the first maximum of the innings. Nowhere close there. Haider Ali was a mere spectator. Had to fetch the ball back. This has been a good over. Runs coming in it.
And the last delivery of the over will be a dot ball. But a very good over here for Qatar. 13 coming off the 4th. After 4, 29 without a loss.
Change, item over.
Haider Ali. He's gone to his 3rd pace option. Imran Khan. He's had a good tournament. The jersey number 98 for him. 25 game. 7.53 the economy. 20 wickets. 1 4-wicket haul. And if Bahrain wants to win this, the only way is by getting wickets.
Oh, that's nicely played. It's in the air and another dropped catch. That was straight to mid-off. Well, previously it was Imran Javed, who was the bowler, Imran Khan was the fielder, and this occasion it's the other way around. Imran Khan the bowler, and Imran Javed the fielder.
Oh, he's dropped a sitter, and right away he's gone back. Needs some medical attention. You can see that he's going back. Oh, that's hit off the seam. Oh, he's bleeding. Oh dear. That's not a very good sign, Rashid.
He's hurt himself in the process. That was fiercely hit. Very strong shot by, I think it was Imal there. Yeah, look at that. Right from the middle of the bat, straight to the fielder, in and out. That might, well, that must have hurt him. Back to live action now. Good start here for Imran Khan. Created the opportunity in the very first delivery. But Bahrain unable to catch that, and that has been a problem for them. They've already dropped 2 catches. That might just come back to haunt them, because Qatar are off to a very good start. 29 for no loss in just 4.2 overs.
Yes, it's the ILT20 Gulf Cricket Championship. It's the last day of the group stage. Tomorrow the big finals. Oh, Imal hits it. He scrunched that, and the fielder does well. Good fielding. That surely was a 4 had he dropped out. Good work there. Just a single.
Very good fielding effort there. It was one, but I think was done really well. The fast bowler putting in the dive. Not known. Faster bowlers are not known for big dives, but he's done really well. They pick up a single finally. It's been a few dot balls. Good over this by Imran. He's put a lot of pressure on Imal. Created the opportunity. Very unfortunate. He doesn't have a wicket to his name, because he's bowled well so far.
Yeah, but he dropped a sitter. Can't miss out on that. Good delivery. Attack at the stumps. That's the idea. Another dot ball feeded.
This is what they need to do. They need to bowl a lot of dot balls. Put pressure on the batters, and then, like I mentioned earlier, they need to have an aggressive field setting. They've got a gully in place to cut down on that shot that he plays towards the deep third. 2 fielders outside the 30-yard deep square leg, and he's got a long on in place against Saqlain Arshad.
Goes for another upper shot. Behind point. Will be more runs. In fact, will be a boundary. Runs continuing from the bat of Saqlain.
Well, that's another magnificent hit from Saqlain Arshad on the up, getting on top of the bounce and making sure that he places over the field. This is excellent batting, hitting it in the vacant region. Remember, we're in the power play overs, so there isn't many fielders outside the 30-yard. Look at that, beautifully done. He generates so much power of that back foot. Absolutely magnificent.
That was a top-class shot. Oh, he's flicked that. More runs. There is protection in the deep. Sai, the fielder, will only be a single.
A good over this again at the end for Qatar. They managed to get 6 runs off it. 5 overs completed. It's 35 for no loss, and there is going to be a change in the voices in the com box to take you through the next 5. It's going to be Shoaib Ahmed alongside Jawri Bhatt.
Abdul Majid Abbasi. Will come in to continue. Qatar on a very good streak here. Runs are in flow. .36, 63 needed of 89. And joining me in the com box is going to be Shoaib Ahmed. Shoaib, Good morning.
Good morning, Charvi. 36 on the board. That's a good start for Qatar in this run chase. Chasing 99, no wickets lost. And they continue to cream the ball just like that in the gap. Beautiful shot of the back foot for 4.
This is exceptionally good from Qatar, the way they've been getting the runs. Haven't given Bahrain any chances whatsoever. They've found the gaps, played to the merit of the ball. 40 for no loss now. The 40 comes up for Qatar. Very minimal amount of dot balls that have been played, and that makes that big difference between the two innings.
Yeah, they've kept themselves busy taking those quick singles and keeping the scoreboard ticking, and that's what you need in a run chase. You don't need to take too many risks. If you can find the gaps and take those quick singles, your job is a lot easier.
Final over in the power play, 3 more deliveries remaining, and they've really done well, Qatar, to capitalize on the fielding restrictions. Slower delivery this, and this one will run away straight down the ground, and I think they settled just for the 1. Should have been 2.
Yeah, didn't try to put pressure on the batters there. They get a single, but this is a good over already for Qatar. 7 runs in the first 4 deliveries, and not much on offer for the spinners. Flighted from Abdul Majid. So scoring at a brisk pace and without any damage. Plays it late but straight to the fielder. Dot ball to end the over, and the power play overs come to an end. 6 overs done. It's 42 without a wicket. So the power play over is done, and that's how the power play was affected. Beautiful batting from Saqlain Haider, especially on the off. He was so good, and quick hands, ensuring that he clears the infield time and time again.
One good company given by Imal Lianage. 1 boundary in that innings, but it has the bulk of scoring has been done by Saqlain Arshad. He's got 5 boundaries and a maximum in his innings so far. 31 of 23 for him on the day. And it's going to be Sai Sarthak, youngster, with the ball. 4 matches, yet to pick up a wicket. Made his debut against Kuwait earlier.
Yeah, he's bowling for the first time. Oh, and a wicket on the very first ball. Through the gates. Excellent start for this young man in international career with his bowling. Gets a wicket on the very first ball.
What a fabulous delivery that is. Bowling for the very first time. Let's have a look at that one. Tossed it up. Gets a little bit of turn. Ball skidding through. And Saqlain Arshad, the well-set batter on 31 of 24, will take a walk back into the dugout. 41 for 2 are Qatar in the chase.
It's the captain who walks into the middle. Rizlan at number 3 for Qatar. Best of 72 for him, 350s in 44 matches. Mohammad Rizlan Ikbar. Flights the ball. Nicely done and well played by Rizlan on the front foot.
We often see a lot of bowlers who hesitate from tossing the ball up in the air. Look at that once again, nicely tossed up. Very nicely done. Let's have a look at that. Nice little flight that Sarthak is given. That's that wicket that he took on the very first delivery. Look at that. Just through that gap between bat and pad. And what a way to start off your bowling for your side, picking up that wicket.
Catches the call. Played it from outside off. Imal will get a single, but yes, he's flighting the ball in the air, and that is what is making it difficult, because they need to generate all the power of these batters if they have to hit him out of the park. Good start to the over and bowled well so far. Slower in the air yet again. This should be 2 comfortably.
The asking rate is down at 4.1. Current run rate at 6.7. 53 needed of 79. In a very good position are Qatar, really. All they need to ensure is they don't lose too many wickets too quickly. And getting to the 29, another big shout that should be given. The entire team has gone up and the umpire will lift the finger. Sai Sarthak picks up another wicket, and I think I just jinxed that.
It's the arm ball, the one that just carries on after it pitches. No problem with the front foot, but look at how he lands the ball. Comes around the wicket, creates that angle, and this one just keeps it line. It was very easy. Took his time, Rahat Ali, and then raises the finger. So Mohammad Rizlan, the captain, is out for 3 or 4. Suddenly, Qatar are 46 for 2.
Mohammad Tanveer, 61 matches. He's got about 1700 runs. 88, the best for him, not out. This is a good batter for Qatar. And the responsibility of getting those 53 runs alongside Imal. If they put up a partnership, they should be able to get there. But like we mentioned earlier, Shoaib, do not lose your wickets. That's key.
Now, the equation is not a problem at all. It's the only way they can lose this game is if they throw away their wickets. If they bat the 20 overs, they will get to that total. And on the other hand, Bahrain will look to take wickets, because that's the only way they can win this game.
Yeah, it's an opportunity for them to get into the final tomorrow. Yeah, nicely tossed up. Looking for 2, the throw comes in and they will get 2 comfortably. That's good running.
They chanced the throw of the fielder there, and Imal was quick to get back for the second. So slowly but steadily they're moving towards that target of 99. Doesn't matter how quickly they get it, as long as they get it, even if it takes 20 overs. They just need to bat through the 20 overs. As this one's been flicked as well. Easy pickings. It was played in the gap, played it fine, and gets 2.
48 for 2. There is that constant encouragement and applause from the Qatari dugout for their batters out there in the centre. 48 for 2. And another tossed up delivery. Maybe a quick single, so 2 more remaining. The 50 comes up for Qatar. 51 for 2, 48 needed of 74. Required run rate now down at 3.89.
Oh, played it late. And played it to point. Too full that ball to cut, but he somehow managed to get back to ball.
They're tricky are those, aren't they? There you go. That's the Qatari dugout. The gentleman with the jacket on, Mr. Gul Muhammad Khan, has been with the association for a long, long time. Long-standing history for the team manager. His daughter, for a short while, I think still does represent the Qatari women as a player in the Qatari women's team. So the family of cricketers. Mr. Gul Muhammad, manager. So 52 for 2 after 8. That'll be the end of the over. Sai Sarthak will continue. 2 for 4 after 1 over. 52 for 2 in 8, and there's a slip that has been taken now for Sai. It's fabulously bowled, giving very, very good flight. What a promising youngster, Sai Sarthak. There's a chance and a bit of a confusion out there in the centre between Imal and Tanveer. A bit of a yes and no. And it couldn't get any simpler than this for Bahrain. It is a big one. Imal Lianage will walk back.
Well, our Qatar losing the plot here. Straight hit. Ball watching Imal, yes, no, and both of them stranded at the same end. Poor running, poor communication, and the result is another wicket for Bahrain. Imal Lianage out for 17 of 19 deliveries. It's 52 for 3. Mohammad Asim, the new batter, at the non-striking end now. Hit straight, and well, that was really brave of Haider Ali to put his body on the line there. That was hit with so much of power. He was so close to the batter. Now he's going behind, and he sent another fielder on the boundary ropes.
Tossed up once again. This time finds the gap to sweep a cover for a single. Tanveer to just ease that pressure off a little bit, and Mohammad Asim now on strike. Can bat. 46 needed of 68. And this is exactly what we've been talking about. Can you hold on to your nerves and not lose your wickets one too quickly? Low scoring games usually very tricky when it comes to the chase. Nicely tossed. Well done, Sai Sarthak. He's also getting a lot of appreciation from behind the stumps.
And that was the run out. If you see, Imal was ball watching, and it was Tanvir's call, rather, to say whether he wanted to go for the run or not. Complete and utter miscommunication resulting in that wicket. 9 overs done. It's 53 for 3.
That's that batting card there. Glenn right on top. Top scoring 31 of 24. Imal, unfortunate 17 of 19 for him. Rizlan 3 of 4. And both the top two batters, when that partnership was brewing in that power play, it looked like Qatar will stream through. Things just looking a little bit on the back foot here now for Qatar.
Yes, 3 quick wickets in a couple of overs has shifted the pendulum a bit towards Bahrain. Another wicket here will just add to that pressure. Yeah, not allowing singles. They need to just cramp the Qatar batters here. They need to make them play a false shot, put some pressure. They've got only 4 fielders inside the 30-yard circle. I would rather get one more. Cut away for a single.
You already know that they're feeling the heat of the pressure a little bit. Very rightly pointed out, Shoaib. Bring that additional fielder in the circle. Put some more pressure on. 54 for 3. Restriction is not going to be key. They need more wickets. So there we go. They've got another in the circle. Mid-off comes in. And there is a slip also in place now. Not bad. It's a good delivery.
Yeah, that's a bit too much of aggression now with that slip in place from Haider Ali, because it doesn't look like the ball is doing much on this wicket. So not sure whether there'll be a chance. There's no edge off the bat for either of the two.
I think what they'll be thinking is, no matter the aggression, as long as the wickets are falling, that's really what we want. Because we can't really restrict them in terms of runs. They will come. But if they pick up a few more wickets, then that's going to be beneficial for Bahrain.
A good over this one from Majid. Now they've put that fielder back because it's the last 2 deliveries of the over. Only 4 fielders inside the circle, which is good. They want to take this game as deep as possible, and in the process try and take some wickets. .44 more runs needed. End of the 10th over. 10 more overs to go. It's 55 for 3. There'll be a change in the comm box. New voices.
Keep going, keep going.
Thank you, Charvi and Shoaib. 10 overs completed, 55 for 3. Nicely bowled by Sai Sarthak into his third over. He's already picked up 2 wickets, given away just 5 runs. It's been a good fight back this by Bahrain, picking up 3 wickets already. A youngster, he's picked up 2 wickets. This is the man they would want to take his wicket off. Asim, he's very, very impressive. Joining me in the call box is another impressive man, Mudassir Ali. Welcome back.
Thank you, Rashid, and thanks a lot for nice and gentle words. Rightly said, a talented batter making a debut in this tournament for Qatar. Started his career with back-to-back 50s. They have lost 3 wickets. 2 he's alongside him is the experienced Tanveer, taking his own time, but Sarthak has been brilliant. In the air, is there an opportunity at the long off? And Sai strikes for the 3rd time. The experience Tanveer, he needs to depart. It's a young Sai Sarthak show here in ICC Academy.
Well, that wasn't required there. Let's have a look at that front foot. Yep, nothing wrong with that. Fair delivery. Was in the slot, but not from the middle of the bat. Tanveer unable to get it away. It was up in the air and a very safe catch taken in the deep. That's another one falling for Qatar. They are in a spot of bother. 3 of 11 for Mohammad Tanveer. 4th wicket down is 56 on the board. Mohammad Ikramullah, the new man, 23 matches, 128 runs, 150 for him. Good strike rate, but there's a lot needed here for Qatar. They're in a spot of bother. They've lost some wickets. That has been the problem for them. The middle order not coming to party in this tournament. That's nicely bowled by Sai, and a good move this by Haider to put a slip in place as well. They've picked up 4 wickets. If they can get a couple more wickets here, that will be a lot of trouble for Bahrain, for Qatar.
How about another 6 wickets? Look at that. Always in control. What an over. A wicket going down. Not afraid to give that flight a bit fuller. Got tempted. All he could find is a fielder at the long off. So 4 wickets down. 11 overs done. 56 on board.
Eleven overs, 56 for 4, 43 required of 54 deliveries, and Haider Ali has gone to his premier senior statesman, Sarfaraz Ali, 52 matches, 28 wickets for him, very experienced. Oh, nicely bowled. They'll go for a quick single. Sarfaraz unable to field that, but they'll pick up an important single. That's all they need. They need singles here, Mudassir. They need a partnership.
Absolutely. After losing Saklan, Arshad and Imal, Nothing much from the captain Rizlan. Mohammad Tanveer just managing 3 now. It all depends on Mohammad Asim. He holds the key for Bahrain. They need to get rid of Asim. The hopes are still alive for Bahrain to make into that finals, to stay in the race for the finals. Thanks to Sai Sarthak, 3 overs going for just 6 runs and 3 wickets to his name. Into his first over, Sarfaraz Ali.
On the pads once again, nicely clipped away towards the onside. As Ikramullah gets off the mark with that single. Now this is what he needs to do. Asim needs to make sure that he keeps talking to his partner. Make sure that he tells him that it's only singles that we need. We don't need to do anything extravagant. Just make sure that the singles keep coming in.
Nicely managed. He has some other plans. Width offered. Nicely managed on the back foot. Put it in the gap. 4 runs for Asim and more runs for Qatar.
Inching closer to victory here, Qatar. That wasn't a very good delivery outside of stump. You can't bowl that kind of a line to somebody like Asim, who's very strong through that region. He's got a very nice cut shot. Bisects those two fielders perfectly and gets it in the gap, and the ball rolls away for a boundary. Another very good shot. 6 runs of the over so far. This has been a very good over. 37 more required. Oh, that's a better delivery. That's a very good delivery. That's what he needs to do. Bowl it slower, close to the stumps.
If Bahrain batters looking back at the first inning, they might be thinking if we could have added another 15-20 runs, that might give them the edge. But now 99, what Qatar are looking to register their first win in this tournament. They had their own struggles, Rashid, in this tournament. The bowlers struggled. The positive sign for them is that this debutant, Asim, getting back-to-back 50s.
He's played really well. Looked like a different batter altogether. One more delivery to go in this over. It's conceded 7. Nicely bowled. That's a good delivery by Sarfaraz. Will be a dot ball to end the over. 12 completed at 63 for 4.
The young Sai will continue to bowl his final over. Future looks bright for this young boy and for Bahrain. He impressed everyone the way he got runs against Oman now. Excellent with the ball. Can he get one more in his kitty? Good use of the wrist. The plan is simple for Qatar, though they have lost 4 wickets. They are just chasing 99, 35 more needed. And for Bahrain, they need a couple of special deliveries.
Nicely bowled. The arm delivery. No turn on that one. That's a wonderful delivery from young Sai Sarthak, who's bowled a magnificent spell so far. Just given away 8 runs, picked up 3 wickets already. A little too short there, but straight to the fielder, no chance of a run. What an over, what a spell this has been from the youngster.
And top of that, he knows exactly where the fielders are positioned. And the control with which he releases the ball is tremendous. Even the likes of Asim, he just don't want to take any chances against Sai Sarthak.
He's picked up 3 wickets. You have to respect his bowling. He's bowling a good line and length as well. Last delivery of his spell was nicely negotiated by Asim. Straight to the sweeper in the deep. They'll pick up a single, and that's all they'll get to end over number 13. And Sai Sarthak completes his spell as well. He's bowled brilliantly. 4 overs, 9 runs and 3 wickets. He's gotten Bahrain back into the game. 13 completed, 66 for 4.
Just an over from the 10 for Sarfaraz Ali. Abdul Majid is back into the attack. Look at that. Waiting. Not trying to hit it hard. So a couple of runs for Asim and a couple of runs for Qatar. Trying to end this tournament, this campaign on a high note.
It was nicely played there by Asim. Got a couple of more runs. It's all about staying in the middle, and the runs will keep flowing in. Majid once again goes for the sweep shot. He's connected well. That's in the gap as well. I'll run away towards the boundary. That's a very good shot from Asim. Once again displaying his skills in this game.
And this is the best way to attack the spinner. Going down on one knee. Not trying to hit it hard. Rolling those wrists. Already got a couple of wickets in the first inning with the ball. Now doing good job with the bat for Qatar. It's taking them closer to their first victory in this edition of ILT20 Gulf Cricket Championship.
That's a nice, good delivery. Good comeback there by Majid there. Slightly quicker as well, and it was flat too. He's into his 4th over as well. Flighted delivery. Once again, unable to get it away, but they'll pick up a quick single. One more run added to the total here. They're inching closer to victory. Qatar need only 26 more runs. They've got 38 deliveries to do that, and they've got a set batter in Mohammad Asim, who's looked in good touch. Alongside him, Ikramullah, also giving him good company.
Clearly that energy levels are down. That approach from Bahrain after losing quick wickets in the first innings, they never try to put up a fight. Manning just 98 now. You need to stop those singles. Get additional field inside the 30-yard circle.
Yeah, everybody, the 5 fielders outside are on the boundary rope. He'll have to put more pressure on the batters, deny them the singles. Oh, that's nicely bowled. There's a turn as well on that one. Slower in the air. Trying to put pressure on Ikramullah. Well, that's one thing they can do as well, Mudassir. Try to pick up wickets from the other end.
Indeed, target the other batters. All you need is to break the partnerships. So wicketless spell for Abdul Majid Abbasi. 4 overs, going for 22 runs. The commanding position, Qatar. 14 overs done, 73 for the loss of 4. Rizwan Butt is back into the attack. It's Asim on strike. Late movement.
Good delivery to start with there from Rizwan Butt. Outside off stump, there's a hint of movement as well. Late movement. Signs of some reverse swing there. Yeah, nicely bowled. No feet movement from Asim. Not getting close to the ball. That can be dangerous at times. He's got 5 fielders in the ring. That's a good sign. Oh, outside edge. Nobody at the first slip position. They'll run away towards the boundary. Lucky boundary for Asim, but he'll take that.
A poor captaincy, I would say. They're just defending 99. You need to attack. That too after that late movement on the very first delivery. You need to have a slip in position. Thick outside edge, no slip in position. 4 runs for Asim and more runs for Qatar.
Inching closer now. 22 just required. Oh, nicely bowled once again. That outside edge, nobody in the slip region, and that'll be another boundary. Action replay of the previous delivery.
Back-to-back boundaries, not in a convincing way, but he will take those boundaries. Asim, what a delivery. He was in an awkward position. That late movement. Now it's too late, I think. Now the captain brings a slip into position here.
Very reactive captaincy this from Haider Ali. They have a slip in place now. Oh, nicely bowled, but this time he's played it on the right of that deep third fielder. They're coming back for the second. Good running between the wickets. This is very good cricket from Asim.
He just could not motivate his teammates. As a leader, you need to step up. As we have seen Haider Ali throughout this tournament, the way he was pushing his bowlers, fielders, that intent is missing in this game from Haider Ali.
Yeah, the shoulders dropped. Oh, nicely bowled, and that's well played. Sweeper will come into play. They'll come back for a couple more runs. This has been a very productive over for Qatar. They've gotten runs in this one, and not many required now. Just 12 required. 14, beg your pardon.
A match-winning performance we are witnessing from this young lad Asim. Not trying to hit it hard. On the back foot, push towards that cover region. Another thick outside edge. No chance for the slip fielder. Plenty of runs coming in this over of Rizwan, but he continues to be expensive in this game. 15 overs done. It's 86 for the loss of 4. So there will be change in the voices. It will be Charvi Butt and Harman Singh for the next set of 5.
Thirteen runs needed. That's a nice looking shot. Elegantly played behind point. Straight into the fence. And will be 4. And just 9 runs away now. 90 up for Qatar.
Yeah, that was a good shot there from Asim. He has been getting the runs on the board. Moves towards 34 from 26. Just 9 more needed to win Chavi. And Bahrain will be knocked out of the ILT20 Gulf Cricket Championship.
Yeah, they did do well in picking up those wickets quickly, but just couldn't keep the pressure sustained. Some fabulous figures on that bowling card too. Sai Sarthak was just fabulous today. 3 for 9 and 4. Over number 16 in progress. Once again, punched away. Will be another single. So 8 required now.
The single, just 2 boundaries is all they require at the moment, Qatar. Ikramullah alongside Asim. 35 between these two.
Ikramullah and Asim out there. That 35 of 28 for Asim has helped Qatar through. They've done well. They've been on top of their game right from the beginning today. Restricted Bahrain to just 98. Once again, we'll try and push it as much as possible. 25 deliveries remaining in this game. Just 8 needed, so 2 boundaries away are Qatar.
Well bowled.
7 needed now. And that'll be the end of the over with that single. 16 gone, 92 for 4 are Qatar. Seven runs needed. This could be the over. Asim on strike. He's on 35 of 28. Asif Ali, the bowler for Bahrain, has been brought in, their strike bowler. Just keep it interesting. So one big hit now is what Qatar require.
Yes, Qatar losing out all the 4 contests before this will end their campaign with a victory. And not only that, they will also knock out Bahrain. Well, their ship already sunk. They'll take the ship of Bahrain alongside them, spoiling the party.
Exactly. Party spoilers. 93 for 4. Asif Ali will be a dot ball. Very patient they've been through this. No hurry whatsoever.
Yeah, just one big hit away. And today, tomorrow is the big finals, the Dubai International Stadium, and the 2 teams that will have all their eyes on will be Oman and Kuwait. Next game, the winner will go through. What a day.
Not a bad delivery once again, just restricting them in that frame. But put away. They get a single. 5 needed now. And Bahrain must be thinking, what was that point where we just threw the game away? I think let's go back in the first innings when the wickets were falling, that's when it happened. Just very difficult for them to recover after that. We did see there was a flurry of wickets that fell. Right from after the 6th wicket that fell, within 4 runs, the next 4 fell in that span.
That's Basil, who's played his first game in this tournament. Sai has been really good. Very impressed with him. 4 overs, 3 wickets for just 9 runs.
Yeah, played away. And will that go? Yes, will be 4. Will go through the boundary. And just the score is now level. 1 run remaining.
Yeah, that was a good shot there. Playing that, almost taking out the on-field umpire as well. Mr. Rahat Ali just getting out of the way. Some reflexes. And a good wake-up call as well. Not an easy job to be an on-field umpire. I've seen umpires wear helmets also.
Oh yes, in some leagues. Yeah, looking for the pull. Does get an outside edge. Over. the wicketkeeper. Those will be the winning runs. It's a running away into the fence. 4 runs. Qatar not only register a win in the tournament as they wrap up their season, but also take Bahrain along with them.
A victory by 6 wickets. Finally, those 2 points will come alongside their name. They win this game quite well. They bowled really well in the first innings. And as you mentioned, 94 for 6 and they were 98 all out. So just 4 runs and those wickets falling.
Yeah, quick flurry. And Qatar winning by 6 wickets, getting their target at the end of the 17th over. It was in all departments very, very good from Qatar. So the players will walk back. Asim played a fabulous knock, 36 of 30 for him. So 6 wickets gone. And that's how they got to their victory. There were a few wickets that were falling in between, but we thought as much. So Imran just getting injured. He got hit on his finger. That's it. The congratulations are in play. The lineup for both the teams.
Yes, dejected faces of Bahrain. Before this game, they had all the chances to play the finals tomorrow had they won this one, and would have relied on the next game's result as well. Rizlan finally getting a win, also knocking out Bahrain. The Gulf rivalry continues here. And you can see those guys, handshakes. Qatar started off really well. Sakleen 31 from 24, Imal 17 from 19, Rizlan got 3 from 4. And that middle overs was that tricky pace, 3 for 11 for Tanveer. Asim batted really well, 36 from 30, and Ikramullah 12 from 14, 102 for 4, chasing 99 to win.
That's that bowling card hit there. 7 bowlers being used by Bahrain, but the only one that succeeded and did put some pressure, Sarthak. Sai Sarthak, 3 for 9 in his 4 with that economy. Fabulous 2.25. What a good start for him with the ball. But all the other bowlers, unfortunate, just couldn't get through. No extras bowled by Bahrain, but with not too many runs on board, unfortunately. Now that's the chase for Qatar. Started off with that power pack drive. It was Sakleen early on to put the runs on board to create that foundation. A very well settled one. But then when Sai came in for the 4 overs, he picked up a few wickets superly quick, the 3 wickets that fell, and then that was that run out that came in, confusion between Tanveer and Imal, and then it was just a rampage. It was the 4th wicket to fall, but the runs kept flowing nice and easy.
Yeah, then Asim took the command, batted well, most convincing shots, but then got those pick of the bowlers as he got in runs, and Ikramullah with that boundary got them close to that winning runs, and that boundary sealed the deal for them by 6 wickets, and handshakes, 2 points for them. And that's the match summary of the match number 14. Bahrain were bundled out for mere 98 in their 16.3 overs. Haider top scorer 27 from 26, Amr getting 18 from 21, and Asif 17 from 19. The pick of the bowlers, you can see 1 for 2. It's Mohammad Asim 6 for 2 in his 2 overs. Ikramullah bowled well as well in his 3. And when Qatar came out to bat, 102 for 4 in just 17 overs, with top scorer Asim 36 from 30, Sakleen 31 from 24, and Sai Sarthak was the pick of the bowlers, 4 overs, 3 for 9. And Qatar win this by 6 wickets to register their first win in the ILT20 Gulf Cricket Championship, and also knock out Bahrain.
Just on the other side of the break, we'll have the presentation ceremony. Let's take a short break and be back with the presentation.
Hello and welcome. It's time for the post-match presentation for the game between Qatar and Bahrain. Finally, Qatar have managed to get to winning ways, getting 2 points in their last league game. On the other hand, Bahrain had a lot at stake in this game. If they could win this game, they would have their hopes alive to qualify in the top two, but that was not the case. Qatar came out strongly, ensured that they get those 2 points to their name. Let's talk to the captains and find out what they have to tell us. But before that, let's quickly find out who the player of the match is. Quite a few notable performances today. Saqlain Arshad scored 31 of 24. Sai Sarthak, the youngster, getting 3 wickets with the ball in his hand. But it is going to be Mohammad Asim, the player of the match, for his brilliant bowling performance of 2 wickets with the ball and 36 runs with the bat as well. He'll be handed over the player of the match memento by our match referee, Mr. Iftikhar Ali. Right, so let's quickly talk to the 2 captains. First up, it's the captain of Bahrain who will come forward and talk to us, Haider Ali. Haider, बहुत ही इम्पोर्टेंट मैच था आपके लिए ये वाला. अगर आप जीतते तो आपकी जो चांसेस थे फाइनल में आने के वो रहते, लेकिन नहीं हो पाया.
कोशिश तो थी हमारी. आई थोड़ा विकेट थोड़ा डिफरेंट था, थोड़ा सुबह थोड़ा बॉल ग्रिप कर रहा था, बट बीच में ऊपर से पहले 3 विकेट्स डाउन हुए. फिर मेरा और एमर का पार्टनरशिप अच्छा चल रहा था, फिर बीच में मैं आउट हुआ, फिर साथ ही एमर आउट हो गया. ऊपर से हमने लास्ट 4 ओवर्स भी नहीं खेले, बट आज 17 ओवर्स में उन्होंने ये टारगेट चेज़ किया. बट अगर हम पूरे ओवर खेलते 130 रन इस विकेट पे अच्छा टोटल था.
अगर एक कोई पॉजिटिव अगर आप इस टूर्नामेंट से लेना चाहें अपनी टीम को लेकर तो वो क्या होगा?
पॉजिटिव ये है कि हम यंगस्टर जैसे साई छोटा ही अभी अंडर 19 से आया है, उसने बैटिंग भी बहुत अच्छी की है और आज उसको बॉलिंग में भी चांस मिला. आज उसने बॉलिंग में भी अच्छा किया और आज एक और यंगस्टर खिलाया था, बट वो अभी उसके लिए बहुत टाइम है. तो थोड़ा यही है कि हम थोड़े नए लड़के जो हैं वो काफ़ी अच्छे लड़के हैं, तो काफ़ी कुछ सीखने को मिला हमको.
चलिए, हार्ड लक इस टूर्नामेंट को लेकर, लेकिन आगे जो भी आप करेंगे उसके लिए ऑल द बेस्ट.
थैंक यू सर. थैंक यू.
Haider Ali, the captain of Bahrain. Time for us to talk to Rizlan, the captain of Qatar as well. Rizlan, you can afford a smile finally on your face. It was a much needed win for your side, and you'll be happy and pleased with that performance.
Definitely, I think today we played like a team. I think we kept them below 100, and the wicket also a different wicket. Probably this wicket was suiting for us. And having said that, I think our fast bowlers did well. In initial part of the tournament, we were not able to take wickets from the fast bowlers. That cost us a lot. And these are learning curves. Hopefully, we will learn from these mistakes, and in the coming tournaments, we'll do better.
Yeah, a quick mention about Asim and the way he has responded. It was his first series, and he's announced himself for the side. So he seems to be a bright future.
Definitely, yeah. He's a good all-rounder. I think in bowling he couldn't do much, but today he bowled well. And then he's a complete batsman. And hopefully, many more runs and wickets for Qatar in the future.
Yeah, hard luck with this tournament, Rizlan. It's not how you would have desired, but a lot of positives, and we wish you all the best for the future.
Thank you so much.
Rizlan, the captain of Qatar, giving us his insights about the game. Well, tough going for both these sides. However, we've got some exciting match up ahead. Oman taking on Kuwait. Before that, let's quickly head back to our comms.
Thank you, Shoaib. And that was from the presentation party. Both the sides, disappointing finish. Nonetheless, Qatar do register that win, getting those 2 points on board. But now it's the fight between Kuwait and Oman. Saudi Arabia, even though they are on second position, only if there's, the skies are pretty clear here in the UAE. No clouds whatsoever, but if it would have been a rained out affair, then yes, Saudi would have made it through. But Kuwait and Oman, whichever team would win between the two, are going to make it into the finals tomorrow, and they will play against the home side.
Yeah, this is the big game. 1:30 p.m. start. Oman takes on Kuwait. Call it the virtual qualifiers. It's the last group stage game. And I love such tournaments which go to the wire. Till the last game, we don't know who's going to play the finals. Of course, UAE will have their eyes on and see who will they play in the finals. Last year, the finals was played between UAE and Oman, where Oman are the defending champions. And Kuwait will be wanting to ruin their party and play that big finals tomorrow. Well, we'll wait and watch what happens on that one. and we will take a short little break and be back with some more action of the last game of the group stage. Thank you.